It's a wonderful feeling when you create something, you've designed it, you've made it, and you've presented it to the customer, and it's a treasure of theirs. It makes them remember the joy they've experienced at Pawleys Island. It's a memory that they'll have for a lifetime, and we've been a small part of that, and that is a great joy to have that time with the customer.
John Whitmire creates unique jewelry on site at the Hammock Shops Village, and he's been at it since the 1970s, with hundreds of custom designs, his most famous, the Pawleys Island Shell.
When I first moved here, I moved from the mountains, I went to 5 different houses and asked, what are the names of these shells? Well, they told me the winged scallop, and I wrote that down. They told me the starfish, and I wrote that down. And then I got to the Pawleys Island Shell, and I was really excited about that because 3 people said, this is the Pawleys Island Shell, and it can only be found on Pawleys Island. So I wrote that down, and I immediately came back to the shop, and I made a mold of it, and I cast it, and I polished it up, and I photographed it, and I put it in the paper and said, come buy the Pawleys Island Shell from Whitmire's Fine Jewelry.
Imagine John's surprise when he purchased his first shell book.
I looked for the Pawleys Island Shell and looked for it in the shell book, and I couldn't find it, and all of a sudden I see the Imperial Venus clam, which is the Pawleys Island Shell. Well, it took me 20 years to figure out exactly what it was, but they are one and the same.
And so the legend goes, John Whitmire was the first jeweler to call this the Pawleys Island Shell, or, as the experts say, the Imperial Venus clam. No matter the name, John's high-quality craftsmanship keeps people coming back year after year